Don't be shy. Have a gander at the finest stock.
What to do? All right. What now?
I wonder what the next move is.
Still breathing, despite everything. What path lies before me? Something's on my mind.
The shadow curse is upon us. As foul as I remember it. Perhaps even worse. But with the Oak Father's blessing, we may soon see it banished from these lands. It's not easy, seeing the ravages of the Shadow Curse. But your camp is a most welcome solace. You've shared your fire with me, your company. A small pocket of light against the darkness. But one I couldn't do without. Thank you. prudent. But I hope we don't have to contend with the perils of the curse for long. There is more to living than just survival. Much more.
How beautiful it must be to know you can hold a hand, caress a cheek after going so long without. We'll get Carlac fixed up, right? There's always a way. There has to be. I'd love to join, but I don't think there's enough space for me to squeeze in. Ready and willing.
Sharp as ever. Keeping pace. Some pep for your step.
Never a dull moment. Looking ahead. Another step forward. This vessel is at thy disposal. Do what thou wilt.
But the vessel only stares blankly. You'll need...
This soul awaits thy command. Is that blood? No, never mind. On my way. At least things have stayed interesting. One day I'll catch a break. Best get going. A little magic never hurt. Let's move. How much farther can I go? I want to have a word.
This vessel is at thy disposal.
But the vessel only stares blankly.
This soul.
All right, what now? Need to find a way forward. I'll balance the odds in our favor.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times. Time to press ahead.
Soldier. You know I'm up for it, but your party's a little full. Excellent. Let's go. What a charmer.
Thou walkest alone. On all these harsh nights, thou hast sought no company. Love is no domain of mine, but it is often cited as the purpose of mortal life. Wherefore turnst thou from it? And thus thou art alone. Fate spins along as it should. Dost thou require a new ally? Or mayhaps a resurrection instead? As thou desire.
Me?
goes well that ends. Not as bad as it could have.
Yaha!
No time to rest. Should mind my step.
What's on your mind? Oh, nothing would give me greater pleasure. Which of our esteemed company am I stepping in for? Back in the thick of things at last. Oh, how exciting. Which way to the nearest library?
Can't give up now.
Premium trinkets and doodads.
Let's get on with it.
I applaud your taste. Direct me.
Whatever comes, I'm ready.
Still alive, so that's progress.
They're at the finest.
Light on my feet.
Whatever I expected to find lurking in this cursed gloom,
Trinkets and doodads.
certainly wasn't this. Glimmer of hope. The darkness.
Not as long as we can put up a fight, we're not. Good man.
You could also say it's a prime target. The one pocket of light in the gloom.
Oh, pragmatism. Thy name is Shadowheart. You're not wrong, though. Best we keep our sojourn here to a minimum.
Check it out. We've gone legitimate, and Mole put me in charge. What do you need? pleasure doing business with you. Last night's best bargains, right here.
Ain't my neck of the woods.
Not reaction.
Don't be shy. Have a gander at the finest stock.
Ready and willing.
Premium trinkets and doodads. Last night's best bargains, right here.
Oh, action, not reaction.
I've got a long road ahead.
Full desire.
Don't be shy. Have a gander at the finest stock.
What am I to do?
I have a lot on my mind. And, well, in it.
Premium trinkets and doodads.
This place gives me the creeps.
No one back home will ever believe this. Can't slow down.
Yeah? Keep sight and arrows at night time. 2 steps in, and you're likely to become some dagger's new sheep.
Ain't my neck of the woods.
Count your lucky stars.
Last night's best bargains, right here.
See any movement out there?
Too dark to tell.
Don't wander far. We need to talk.
She doesn't care if the rancher lives or dies. I wouldn't go that far.
Oh, you're all right. Thank goodness. I was worried they'd got you too. It wasn't the curse that did us in. We were ambushed out in the darkness by cultists. We surrendered, but that wasn't enough for them. They lined us up like dogs. Asherak was with the kids, telling them it was going to be all right. Maybe that's why they picked him. Told him to kneel. They took his eyes first, then his tongue. It just never stops. Roland, of all people, saved us. He said he stayed in the grove because of you. I'm damn glad of it. Without him, well, none of us would be here. Yes. He shielded me and the kids, while his brother and sister rushed the cultists. Cal and Leah were dragged away, along with the others. Roland isn't... taking it so well. None of us are, to be honest. How do you do it? How do you keep going? We're in the same boat then. That's somewhat of a comfort. You've done so much for us already. But I have to ask. The others might still be out there. If they're not dead, they're in Moonrise. And gods have mercy on anyone in that hell's pit. Thank you. If anyone can manage it, you can. Just be careful up there, all right? I can't handle anyone else dying.
If I wanted water, I would bloody ask for it. There's another bottle of Arabellan Dry back there. Put it on the bar, then piss off and leave me alone.
Jahira said we should serve drinks, but that we shouldn't serve drunks.
Jahira didn't save your ragged little tail from the cultists. I did. They were. And you should have been there to hear their screams when they were dragged away. If you hadn't filled their heads with all that self-righteous, heroic crap at the Grove, none of this would have happened. They're my responsibility. You go save the world. Or your own arse. Or whatever it is you do. I'll fix this.
Your move, Maul.
You trapped me? I didn't even want to take this one.
Kalimshan rules, dear. The first piece touched is the first piece moved.
That's garbage! No matter where the night goes, I'm gonna lose it!
Then make the sacrifice useful. Guard your Mistra, or come for my Cyric.
Look who made it! For once, I saved your butt out there, didn't I? We're square now, Chief. Say, do you play lance ball by any chance? It's my first time playing.
The keen gleam in Mole's eyes reveals the lie. She knows the game well, and she wants to win.
Always laid a fine trap for you, Mole. It looks to me like his Cyric could be dethroned.
Guess no one's good at everything. Hells! Thought I had you!
They always do. You came close, though. All you needed was a dash more courage. You will remember that, won't you, when you consider my offer? What a lovely specimen she is. A blushing apple begging to be plucked. She might have won, you know, with a little push in the right direction. to play the game. The vast lance board of souls. But don't you worry about Moll. It goes without saying she still has the unconditional freedom to choose the only option she has left. Besides, I do enjoy being in this neighborhood again. It has such a rich history of abject tragedy. And tragedy, my friend, well, there's my bread and bloody butter. Why spoil it? It's all out there, waiting to be discovered. You never know what you might find if you just dig a little deeper. She lost. She is lost. It's only a matter of time before the apple is plucked. But enough about my lesser pursuits. Why bother with trifles when I'm in the illustrious presence of my very favorite client? Tell me, oh apple of my eye, how have you been? You don't have any gills to get green around yet, but you do look a little worse for wear in this light. Splendid. And yet, I have this picture in my head of you tossing and turning in the middle of the night, thinking strange things, dreaming strange dreams. And there's this little voice inside of you asking, is this my will, or is it the worm's? But you have no answer, and no way of knowing. The good thing is, though, there's only one little voice you really should listen to. Mine. See you soon.
There must be something more we can do, Brad.
Do you trust your hero?
With my life.
Then give it time. We will see victory yet.
I need a quick word.
Ah, you. How are things? How are things? Well, I've been through worse. I'll soon be off to Moonrise Towers to look for my friend, Wulbren. I understand you might be headed in that direction as well. Don't threaten me with a good time. My search for Wulbren has been one quagmire after another, as you know. Still, a friend is a friend, and Wulbren won't last long in a place as dreadful as the Towers. I'm certain Wulbren's never met a half-orc. He'd probably think you're a hallucination. Then again, my track record is, well, discouraging. That's very decent of you. Very decent of you indeed. But I won't stand idle. I've spotted an alchemist's scales, and had already been cooking up a little something that might help against those cultists. I'll get to work on the brilliant retort. You get to work at the Towers. Deal? Very good. Very good. Very good indeed. Now, you off to your heroism, as it were. Some of us are counting on you.
The trolls report more activity among the cultists, Mum.
Preparing to march, I wager.
Seems that way.
Yes.
Please, be welcome. Have a drink. To your very good health. Bottoms up. Well over a century old, and yet it hasn't lost a hint of flavor. Still not quite so sure about you, though. People tend to lose more than just flavor when illithids get their hands on them. I speak from experience. There's an air about you. Something alien. Answer me true and do not lie. The parasite is changing you, isn't it?
You want to deny the parasite has any sort of hold on you, but somehow you can't. Jahira spots your confusion, and her eyes narrow.
It's the wine. I added a herb to your cup that betrays your lie. Look around you. Good men, good women. Stranded here, 2 feet in the grave. If we're to survive, I have no choice but to trust you. Can I? Good. Because I'll cross your heart myself if you break it. I have every reason to be cautious. I've traced people like you. People with parasites in their brains. All the way here from Baldur's Gate. The cult of the Absolute is spreading through the city. Quietly, quickly, and with unsettling deliberation. We tracked them to this ancient village, only to be faced with a man we killed and buried over a century ago. General Gadrick Thorm. Remember that name. He's the leader of the Absolutists. He was a Sharan once. Took to building an army of dark justiciars beneath this very village. Alongside the local druids, we made it our business to see him deposed, dead and buried. But he's returned. Not only does General Kedrick Thorm live again, it seems he is no longer mortal. He has become, in fact, invincible. We met him on the road here, commanding an army of the Absolute, intent on destroying Baldur's Gate. I put an arrow through his eye myself, only to watch him pluck it out like a splinter. He healed right in front of me and chased us into the shadows. Things looked hopeless, but experience has taught me that no matter how bleak things look, there's always hope. You are that hope. The same way he dealt with my arrow in his eye, I suspect. Much as I share your desire for a simple life, we must try another way. Protected by your artifact, you can infiltrate his forces at Moonrise Towers, posing as a true soul. Find out what it is that makes him invincible, so we can strip him of his advantage. Once Gadrick is without his shield, the sword, together we assault his tower and put a final end to this blight. I appreciate your enthusiasm. Just be sure it doesn't make you leap before you look. Infiltrate the towers, and Ketheric's downfall begins. What's more, you'll find the cure for that thing in your head. Any cure starts with understanding the disease. Whatever magic Ketheric's using to control these tadpoles, it must be at moonrise. Until then, we keep drinking wine when we meet. Before you go, there's somebody else you should meet. You're not our only secret weapon. Isabel, a faithful cleric of Selûne, and a light in the darkness. She cast the moon shield around the inn. It's the only reason we're still alive. She's upstairs in her chambers. Tell her I sent you, and she'll see you through the shadows safely. I'm sure it's very fine. But lanterns have a tricky habit of going out when you need them. Let's not spurn what few gifts the gods choose to give us, hmm?
True soul. Plan is to do nothing. Finish the fete that you not in prison. Are you really sure we can trust someone? Yes. Until Jahira gives me reason to think otherwise.
My faith will guide me.
If you have an alternative in mind, please do propose it. Patience.
To recover.
No one stopped me yet.
Whatever it takes.
Eager for battle.
Let me work my magic.
Maybe not, Mom.
Do you trust Jahira? With my life. Then give it time.
Let its will be done.
Lovely day, this. For now.
Onward. Ever onward. Quiet as a mouse.
No one back home will ever believe this. Need to find a way forward.
I didn't realize I had an audience. The true soul who's going to save us all. I'm Isabel. Pleased to meet you. Bully for us. We've been waiting, hoping against hope, for someone like you. Free from the Absolute's influence, yet able to walk among cultists. It's almost too good to be true. But I'd be a poor cleric indeed not to avail of a blessing when I see one. Let me guess. Jaheira sent you to beg a protection spell off her favorite cleric. Perfect. It'll make you immune to the lesser effects of the Shadow Curse, which will get you closer to the towers. But there are places it won't help. Places where the curse is darker, stronger. The cultists are able to traverse even the deepest shadows, though. I don't know how. The Harpers are trying to figure it out. Well, if I'd realized, I'd have spared the theatrics. In that case, you should be able to navigate a path straight to your target. That's good. Very good. I wish you luck. The very best of it. Ketheric is a frightening man. But you have something he doesn't. Allies worth having. While you're busy in the towers, I'll be sure to... Wait. Do you hear that? Something's wrong.
Hello, Isabel.
Marcus, is that you? What's happened to you?
I've been blessed. You can be too. Come with me, and you can hear all about it from Ketheric himself. Pathetic. The Absolute sees all. You fool.
The Absolute. Of course. You can't believe them, Marcus. Ketheric will never give you whatever it is you've been promised.
He already has. Time to go, Isabel.
Moon
Come along, Isabel.
You'll make excellent prep.
I fear neither shadow.
what can't be seen. Swift and lethal.
At any cost. General will be pleased if you act quiet.
Time to push my luck again. Cutting to the chase.
There's a parasite in that corpse, brimming with potent magic.
Kill me, or I'm done for.
Isabel, are you all right? I'm fine. Marcus has been with us since the start. They've been tracking us this whole time. And that was no random attack. You were the target, Isabel. They know how important you are. But they don't know about you. Ketherick will strike again. We need you to strike first. Discover the source of his invulnerability. Make him mortal so we can make him bleed. Good luck.
We're in more danger than I knew. If something happens to me, everyone in this inn is dead. Like that. Let's hope your cunning is as strong as your optimism. You're the key to all of this. No mercy. For Ketherick will have none on you. End this.
Don't wait.
Trust Jahira.
If you have an alternative in mind, please.
No, guys. It's fine. Jahira won't even notice we're gone.
We may know. But we do know that anyone who goes charging into those shadows.
This one is a true soul parasite. It can enhance you. You can absorb its potential. Open your mind to it. You already know how. You are not ready yet, but you will need to overcome this resistance if you wish to survive.
Jahira! Yeah, because she didn't protect the mind.
More of our people into the curse.
Oh, guys. It's fine. Jahira won't even notice we're gone.
What I won't do.
Let's get going. I'll take that.
If you have an alternative in mind, please do.
Very well.
The air is ripe with magic. Right away.
Let's just go already. But we don't even know the way to Moonrise. That's why we should leave now.
Yes. Until Jahira gives me reason to think otherwise.
I don't know, guys. It's fine. Jahira won't even notice we're gone.
Making me antsy. I know you're keen, Ellis.
At least things have stayed interesting.
Chance will come. Until then, keep watch. Keep wary. I need your senses sharp.
I intend to find Mole. What I won't do.
Mole would do the same for any of us. You know it. But how do we get into Moonrise? We can't fight those shadow things. We could. I beat up those harpies, and they're way scarier than shadows.
You know what Mole would hate more than anything? Bad things happening to us. You've seen what's out there. We wouldn't stand a chance.
But it's our job to bring Mole back.
Look at her. She's a proper adventurer. And if we got hurt, Mole would be really mad at us.
Fine. But you've got to understand, Mole is family. Bring her back, please.
Wish I had a bag of holding.
Charmed, I'm sure.
We can wait. I intend to find Mole. What I won't do is send any more after me.
What to do?
More comfortable garb at Camp Lazel. You strike me as a...
Too much noise during my nighttime excursions. I do not wish to alert foes of our location.
Nighttime exertions. Oh, I see. Well, considerate of you, I suppose.
Here goes nothing.
You seem to know a good deal about our condition, Gale.
Everything, really. Not to put too fine a point on it.
One with the weave. It shall be done. Most excellent.
I was wondering about your queen, Blackie. What tales of her reaching? I suppose that's not how you would describe her.
Blacketh is unity, fear and beauty, life and unlife. Eyes like onyx, teeth like daggers. There is none more perfect.
Sounds vile. I assume the meaning of perfect was lost in translation. What's next, I wonder? Can't afford to stay idle.
Not as long as we can put up a fight, we're not. Good man.
Let's try this way.
Quickly then.
No one stopped me yet.
I wish we'd gear up and head out. All this standing around is making me antsy.
Got to have a plan first. Got to trust Jahira to come up with one.
I don't.
I do.
That's why we're still standing around.
She wants the same thing.
If not over, then through.
To save the city.
But she doesn't care if the Grand Duke lives or dies. I wouldn't go that far. But her focus is on stopping the cult, and I suspect she'd sacrifice anyone.
If you have an alternative in mind, please do propose it. Patience. He may... Far from it. We need a way into the towers.
Flame colour. That's your name, isn't it? Art colour? I'm Fistula.
Nathaniel and me, climbing up a tree.
We need you, sir. One of our own's been taken. A Grand Duke. You might know something that could help us bring him back. We found him out in the shadows, just wandering. Nothing survives out there for long. Don't know how he made it, or where he came from.
This is no physical ailment. It is a spiritual malaise. The man's mind has been gripped by the Shadowfell, yet it has not broken.
No idea, I'm afraid. Whoever it is must be someone important to him. He's been saying the same thing over and over, ever since we found him. No, not till I met Art, anyway. It seems to be all he remembers. Thank you.
Patience. He may know a way through the house.
That way?
You don't even know if he'll ever recover.
But we do know that anyone who goes to charge see someone
No day, no night. It's as though time itself has abandoned this place.
Similar to the astral plane in some ways. Wouldn't you say, Lae'zel?
Hardly. The astral plane is threaded with light and silver, life-giving and wondrous in all directions. Nothing like a lost face.
The corpse does not respond.
scars. Spell and sword alike were used to ravage this battlefield.
Imagine the glorious din of it all. The streaming banners, the charging knights, the piles of severed limbs and heads.
I'd rather not, if it's all the same to you. On my way.
I need to concentrate. Let's get you open. Right, better get to it.
Ballistas, siege engines. A little old-fashioned too. 100 years? More?
Fallen druids of the Emerald Enclave. They died trying to stop Catherick Thorm long ago.
See any movement out there?
Too dark to tell.
I bet they're close.
Better tread carefully.
That corpse is tainted by the shadows, no doubt.
never a dull moment. Try me.
Got to concentrate.
Mistra Rill.
There's no time to waste. Let's try this way.
Is that blood? No, never mind. Best be on my way.
My face protects me. A love? How tempting.
Still breathing, despite everything. Wonder if the gods are watching me. Here we go. Anything of use?
Your guilt.
The waning moon.
Stay your hand and be on your way. I'll not raise mine against you. A fair point. Perhaps this one could assist us. The murdered lie silent. The raven asks, will you be their voice? He thinks you strong enough for the task at hand. This woman tended a bar where she took her patrons, her friends, into her confidence. Promised their secrets were safe with her. Yet she turned their words into knives and stabbed them in the back. They died because of her, and to this day her victims lie unavenged. I have no heart. I seek a record of this one's crimes, written in her own hand. Through it, I can summon her spirit and force her to face trial for her crimes. Go to the distillery, the one she calls the Waning Moon. Find the ledger and bring it to me.
that road.
Time to meet your maker. On my way.
I will ascend. Make way. Need to act fast. On I go.
Let's get this over with.
God damn it all! I can do nothing right! Not a damn thing! I'm supposed to be saving Cal and Leah. Instead, I found myself cornered by shadow fiends and in need of rescue. From you, of all bloody people. Or not hard enough. I failed Cal and Leah again. Be on your way. I'll return to Last Light. I know when I'm outmatched.
These boots have seen everything.